I point at her. She's right there.
Thanks.
It's like real point. She's there.
And since she's at the top of the turn order, she strikes first. You see that the runes on her blade flare up, and she lets out a slash. And when she slashes, fire begins to dance everywhere around her and begins bombarding the entire area. Everybody make a dex save.
Yeah, same.
Everybody
Damn.
apart from Lucretia succeeds.
Yes, it does.
Right.
It's actually
Before we
fine.
continue, everybody roll perception. Lucretia, you get a bad feeling, almost like you're being watched. You smell kerosene in the air. Quite literally. As you look up, you see that something has appeared in the air above you, in the sky. Some kind of small ripple in reality has opened up like a portal, and you see that Eleonora is just gazing through it down towards you guys and observing the fight. She's casually smoking a cigar like she usually does.
You owe me a ship.
I'm
She
gonna
can't hear you, by the
what
way,
is
she's
it?
pretty far away.
It was just you see.
I'm
It was
just
you.
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the what is it emote at her.
The Dark Souls thing, gotcha. Alyssia, it's your move.
Okay, wait. So just to clarify, who is it in again?
Fire bitch, one who blew up our
The
ship.
one that rains down meteors on your
Okay,
ship.
so this bitch's mother? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go in and distract her with her. Gonna fully square up to door and just try and keep her eyes locked straight on me so Alyssia can get around the back and slit her hamstring. Look
Or
at
in this
me.
case,
As you start swinging, she uses her blades to very skillfully parry your blows away, Horatius. Right, Alyssia, you wanna take your turn?
yeah. Right, because I want to try to cut the sinews in her arms.
That seems oddly specific considering she's super fast, so I'm gonna say you're gonna get a disadvantage on that.
Yep, that sounds about fair.
Ooh, so close. Sadly, just a bit too short.
Ah, damn it. Ah well.
Is she just literally on fucking fire?
Well, no, her blade is on fire and her hair seems to be caught aflame, but her body itself is not on fire.
It's animal.
No, you said last time I don't have enough water in my talismans to do anything with it. Horrible.
That's one hit.
And...
Dude, like, what is with your rolls? You have a +8, what's happening?
no clue. Horrible.
It's just a dice called.
Oh yeah, remember, since your fists are imbued with the element of water, you do get extra damage.
Yeah, that's
That's
1d6.
Is that- yeah,
That's
1d6,
all I have. That's all I
Oh
do.
yeah. So that's 6 from your fist and that's a 4 from the water. Okay, 10 in total. Gotcha.
I mean, I
Lucretia,
guess since
your
the
move.
dice gods decided that no, you don't get to hit.
I'm summoning a giant ice storm to basically put myself out, put out the surroundings. Any fires. Yeah, and I'm also bludgeoning her with giant things of ice.
Suddenly, she jukes you and faints, running past you. So make an attack of opportunity. Oh, that seems like a crit fail.
The leg trip was you fall prone.
So as you try to attack her on her way out, she actually spins around and parries your weapon out of your arms. You just instantly got disarmed. As she continues bolting towards you, Lucretia. Right, what's
Gates
your
the
AC?
mage.
Oh god, why is she focusing down the spellcaster and healer? I mean, like, it's a good decision, but I don't like it. It's 13.
What's your AC?
13.
13.
Oh, 14!
It's-
How about
it's-
that? You're in Dickens. Gee, I wonder why she went for you. She manages to hit you with a flurry of blows. She hits you twice, Lucretia. Her blade easily goes through your protection, and it's extremely hot. Your nostrils are immediately filled with the smell of burning flesh. Your burning flesh. Quite literally. You take in total 23 fire damage and you are on fire. Again. Alyssia, it's your move.
Right. How far away is she from me currently?
You can easily reach her with a move action.
I mean, is she within 80 feet?
Yeah, she is.
I don't know, delicate attacks from before has just gone out the window. I'm just gonna try to eviscerate her. lop off her head. It's a sneak attack.
Rogues are good at a single hit.
No,
that
the iron
bursts.
is like if she were to fight me one-on-one, I'm fucked damage-wise. Like I do nothing. But if she fights
Horatius.
someone else, it's great.
Horatius, it's your move.
So I'm going to pick up the spear and I'm going to run at her, basically just bellowing. I said, keep your eyes on me, witch.
Horatius, as you come from behind and begin rending her as her focus was on Lucy, you manage to do some heavy damage. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot
It
of
is.
damage.
It's your move.
It's not that much.
Hey Adam, you joined me in stabbing her from behind.
She seems to be on her last leg. One good hit should probably end this. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Right. So as you swing in first and manage to completely miss her, she reaches around and slashes you for 9 damage. However, you grit your teeth powering through it and continue peppering her with blows. I'm assuming you're dealing lethal, right?
Sorry, yeah,
Is it
essentially this is when she did this was essentially a point that it was just with everybody else probably that went, yeah, we can't capture her now. We gotta keep fighting.
Right. Lucretia, the opponent is going down. You don't have to do anything. However, you can use your turn to, well, you are on fire after all, so.
Did you just hit
once
us?
again, she collapses.
No,
dead.
I positioned
And
it.
her body quickly begins deteriorating into piles of ash and scorch. However, you see that around you, the scenery is getting kind of hectic because you are quite literally surrounded by fire as the jungle around you is burning. You guys get a moment of breather. What do you do?
Technically, we didn't set the place on fire.
Oh, you didn't.
I'm
That's not
gonna
what I'm
look.
saying.
I'm gonna look a bit disappointed, but otherwise, I think we should either put this out
Quick
or.
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting it out.
Expertia? I
Yeah?
look at the bracelet.
There is nothing.
I'm gonna
Check.
grab some of the fucking ashes then.
You think she's like Phoenix style?
And you wouldn't guess what happens next, do you?
He comes back from the dead.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
She resurrects
Again.
once again.
Okay, I'm just gonna point at her. This is getting ridiculous.
As she steps out, you see that she is breathing visibly a lot heavier than before. She seems to be getting tired. However, now you see that her body is beginning to flare up. Her body is now catching on fire as well.
Come on, we've had a hard day, man.
You quickly see that some symbols are appearing around her in the air, written in a faint fire-like manner. You immediately recognize that that's the thing she casted at the beginning of the fight. It seems like it has been casting ever since and it's about to trigger. And as it does, you see that around you the jungle stops, the fire stops spreading so violently, and it almost takes a mind of its own as it begins to encircle and trap all of you with her in the middle. At this point, you look up, Lucretia, and notice that your blizzard is literally being snuffled out by the flames and the smoke. It is basically dispelled, and the fire is beginning to close in on you. If you were to take a guess, in 2 turns, you are about to be burned alive.
Oh, we just gotta kill her.
And that's her turn. Alyssia, you're up.
Well, it's do or die time. Well, once again, I'm going to delay my turn until after Horatius because I want her to be engaged.
Horatius, you're up.
It worked out so well the first 2 times. I'm just gonna try it again then. I'm gonna
God
run
damn
up,
it.
keep her attention purely on me.
Considering you went up to the ashes, I'm gonna say that you're pretty close, so you can take a 5-foot step and basically be on top of her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and keep her attention. I would try and pile drive her again, but now her body is on fire.
So all of those 3 hit. However, your first blow, as you strike, it goes straight through her. You feel like you hit nothing, only air. You see that your blade goes clean through her, and it gets caught up in her flames. And as you continue to strike her, the next 2 hits land. However, you see that your weapon is beginning to melt. Alyssia, you're up.
Right, well, I'm just going to dash over and hit her in the back.
And you see that just like before, it goes straight through her and catches on fire. The kukri knife begins to melt slightly. Your second hit, is on the mark. So roll damage. It's your move. Now keep in mind, because your fists work differently and you're a monk, all of your attacks are actually going to hit. Just saying. Nice. Lucretia, it's your move.
Horatius, a magical, elegant halberd made of pure radiant light appears directly next to you, waiting to be grabbed.
Nice.
With my action, I'm going to Sacred Flame her.
Right, it's her move. Yet again, the flames are getting closer. All of you guys feel the incredible scorching heat on your backs and you're beginning to sweat profusely. Your weapons and equipment are actually starting to visibly melt. And if you guys are wearing something metal, it's becoming very uncomfortable.
Hang on, wait. If the metal's melting, what's happening to our clothing?
Oh, that clothing is fucked?
Oh no, we're all naked.
Leather, bitch.
Hey, wait. This is
No,
unfair.
it's okay. I magically thaumaturgy myself to prevent lewd. Magic clothes to prevent lewd. Magic underwear. Everyone's wearing magic underwear.
I
She
just have a
seems slightly
comically
annoyed.
sized sensor bar.
On
You
her
wearing a
move,
thong.
since she has once again taken damage and getting attacked from all sides, you see frustration and rage appear on her faces. Everything around her gets distorted from the extreme heat. None of you can actually get closer to her anymore. You're not sure how hot it is, but the volcano and the lava feels like a joke at this point. She's generating a lot of heat, so much so that you visibly see that she's starting to lose control of her own power. You see that she is distorting her face with pain on it. She seems to be having a splitting headache as she begins thrashing about with her blade, trying to attack everything around her and get some distance and breathing room. Right, everybody make a dex save.
Lips are fucking way
So
out there
the
with
only
29.
one that fails is you, Horatius.
He is Horatius, the damage sponge.
I've got an idea, by the way. It's gonna seem pretty risky.
So yeah, everybody else takes half, so that's 15, and you are not set on fire. Alyssia, it's your move. Keep in mind that if you get within 10 feet of her, you are gonna take fire damage. Like, you cannot approach her, she's way too hot.
Alyssia,
well-
I'm gonna try something reckless.
Try
Yes,
throwing
we
the
are.
cookery.
Throw the
Yeah.
cookery when I get through.
No, now.
Wait,
if it
when you get through?
explodes, and you're near it, that's not going to be good for you.
Horatius, do you
pretty much.
yell out to her to throw the cookery?
I said, throw the cookery when I get clear. It'll be very obvious what I'm doing when I start doing it.
Oh wait, right, you're
You
already in the
realize your
face,
opponent
right?
is not a mindless beast, right? She hears you.
Yeah, but she's gonna be too distracted by either trying to counter the cookery or counter me. Either way, I've doubled my chances of succeeding.
And he has a
Okay.
magic halberd
Well-
now.
Wait, hang on. If all our moves are in the same order and she doesn't interrupt any of us right now, can we do some sort of cool combined attack?
I will allow it, depending on what you want to do. Right, so who wants to describe the team combo?
I'll let
If
Adam do it.
somebody's
Yeah,
up to
Adam,
the task.
since you initiated it, you should have the honor.
Yeah, sure. So, Horatius takes the first step to go forwards as Iris powers up all of the various abilities, the talisman forcing her to go into her own things. Then, as the wizard goes in around, shrinking them in enough to make it so you can keep your eyes open while hurling into a furnace, Horatius takes a running leap forwards, and out of the tip of the holy halberd given to him by Lucy, just spreading light, splits the flames on both sides, and then he hurls in with like a cricket defensive shot of the halberd going from top to bottom, while Alyssia hurls the kukri in at the head, meeting in the middle.
Kick.
Right.
Oh, and then he spreads his body out because I'm pretty sure she might explode, and I want people to take less damage.
So wait, you're basically throwing yourself to shield everybody else, right?
Yeah, I instead of making a dex save, I'm just gonna, like how you scare off a bear, you make yourself big, and I'm gonna make a con instead.
Oh god.
Thankfully, he is goalkeepering the fire.
Horatius, as you guys land your amazing combo, you see that that was enough to shatter her focus. The firewall and the flames that were enclosing on you and burst in different directions, going mad and out of control. Luckily, none of them managed to hit you, and the flames quickly begin to die out, not causing any further damage to the jungle because most of it was around that area already burned to the ground anyway. So it seems like you won't have to worry, at least the fire spreading for now. Your opponent in front of you, just as you predicted, is about to explode violently. An inferno is about to lash out, and you are throwing yourself quite, shall we say, bravely, or, well, depending on the viewpoint, rather foolishly, straight in its path. Lucretia, you sense that something's wrong. The explosion that's about to go off is extremely powerful. The fire is gonna consume your brother. You immediately feel like he is about to die, and your instincts tell you to go in and protect him. However, before you get the chance to decide, the feeling quickly subsides. And you do not jump with Unity in to protect him because suddenly Valkyrie hesitates, and as the explosion goes off, rather than aiming it at Horatius, she aims it straight up in the air, causing a violent explosion in the sky above. The fire rains down like basically small meteorites, if you think about it. Like it's raining small fireballs, basically. However, most of them are pretty harmless. They will do no damage. And as the violent explosion is sent off into the air, she collapses because she is bleeding profusely, exhausted, and almost dead. The fires that have been surrounding her slowly begin to subside until she's back to normal. Even the blade that she was holding in her arms disappears. She collapses face first on the ground, and she is gasping for air while she's crawling in the mud. Despite her being almost completely exhausted, she's trying to crawl away from you guys.
Right, so
Finish her.
Put a foot down on her chest to stop her moving and keep the point of the halberd at her throat so she can't move.
By the way, as I'm walking over, I'm gonna peer out quickly towards the mother.
Just a sec, before you say anything, Kiris. Horatius, as you do that, you see that with her trembling hand, she is trying to write some letters. You're not sure if she's casting a spell or doing something else.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to take the chance.
I'm gonna hold out my hand and say, hang on.
The butt of the polearm into her hand.
Iris?
So I break the bones.
No, it's like, Horatius, wait. I don't think she can talk. As long as
are you going to stop her, or will you allow her to start
No,
writing?
she
By the way, you'll notice
stop her.
that incantations that she wrote earlier, you guys couldn't read, but she seems to be writing letters that you can understand.
Oh, then I do say
Okay,
stop.
in that case, I'll basically prepare to hold person her the second I think it's something dangerous.
Alright,
But besides that, let her write.
that being said, as I said while I was walking over, can I quickly peer up? What's the mother doing? Is she...
You see that she has a very displeased look on her face. She just casually takes another puff from her cigar and tosses it away, and then the portal disappears. There's no presence left of her.
Oh, that's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna kneel down right next to her and see what I read.
What you read is, my magic was dispelled, they are in danger. And just as she says that, you start hearing screams off in the distance from somewhere nearby. Alyssia, you can make an educated guess that that's probably where you basically tracked down where the camp should be, in a relative area.
Yeah,
This is probably your crewman.
As I stand up, I'm gonna say, Alyssia, with me. Horatius, keep that girl alive.
I think we should kill her, but I continue running over.
You guys are so merciful to demons.
No, I really
it's
think
a
we should
war.
kill her.
Like Eris can see it on your face. It's like, it's a war. It's not a purge. We need information. We need things. Stop being such idiots. And then she's gonna go, Alyssia, now, and gonna run off with her.
By the way, from what you can tell, Horatius, she's about to pass out. She's barely hanging on. She is heavily wounded. So, if you guys wish to do something while the Iris and Alyssia are away, now's your chance. Or are you guys gonna wait for them to come back?
Wait, Lucy.
Mhm.
See what you can find out about her demon before.
Well, I
Usually
have.
We ask nicely.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal her just so that she doesn't
Magical
pass out.
torture. Magical torture.
I'm healing her just so she doesn't pass out, and then I'm going to cast Zone of
As you
Truth.
heal her, you see that she's visibly writhing on the ground in pain. It's not helping her. By the way, as you lean down and take a better look at her, you notice that there's a very grotesque scar all the way across her neck. Iris and Alyssia, as you guys are running, it takes you only a few minutes since you're rushing through the jungle that has mostly been, well, around this area, burned to the ground.
And we're both moving inhumanly fast.
Yep. You managed to find the site of the camp that Lucretia saw in her vision. Your crew members are there. They've got plenty of food and stuff. Your gear has actually been set to the site in some kind of magical circle, and magic has been used to restore it because, as you remember, it was plunged in water, so everything probably got damaged or destroyed. It seems like the circle was made there in order to, well, fix your gear. However, the runes that were protecting the campsite are gone, and some of the predators that have been driven to this part of the island are attacking your crew members. Luckily, so far, nobody is dead, and Jeremy has went there and is giving them moral support. Clearly, Jeremy has kept them alive. I'm not gonna force you to make any rolls or anything, since you guys are strong enough. You can easily handle a few small beasts, with the other guys helping you out. Without you, it would have been a bit dicey, but luckily, since you arrived just in time, you managed to protect the rest of the crew members.
Okay, badass. Maverick, are you here?
You see that he's half drunk. He's like, "Oh man, that was close. What the hell happened? Why did that girl stop protecting us all of a sudden?"
Yeah, I gathered as much. Iris says, tapping her chin. Well, either way, I'm glad to see you okay. Do you know why she protected you?
No clue. She wasn't the talkative type. Pretty hot though.
No kidding. Is that our stuff?
Yep, that is her stuff. Yeah, she put it all in some kind of weird mumbo-jumbo magic circle. Seems to have dried up.
Might have something to do with the fact that she's out of commission currently.
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna check over. She's like, please be here, please be here. She looks for the orb.
I'm gonna assume that you're looking for the little orb thingy.
Yes.
It is in fact there, and
Yes.
it is intact.
Yes!
It's not
usable.
broken.
Lucretia could
Oh,
probably
it's
hear
not.
Iris say, yes! I didn't break this one!
Lucretia
Check.
just shakes
Yet.
her head.
Okay, so essentially, before we call them, it's like, we better get ready and dressed first. I'll stay here and protect.
Oh yeah, I was
Actually,
about
I'll
to
go.
ask, why are you guys flashing right now? I mean, is this some kind of new trend or something?
Again, they're wearing magical underwear.
Fucking normal.
Actually, wait. How, like, are any of them injured seriously?
Nope, all of them are fine. They just took
Okay,
a few scratches
great.
from the beasts,
I
but
mean-
they're fine.
I mean, like, not that I'm good at medicine, so essentially my way of stemming blood, like, stop a bleeding would be to cauterize the wound with my knife and a fire. So, you know.
Can you not go Rambo on their asses, please? That'd be great.
So he goes, sorry, you've got a cut on your cheek. I'm gonna have to cauterize your neck. Put a tourniquet on there.
So, yeah, essentially, once I get back to them, it's like, okay, guys, come this way. Our stuff's over here. Gracious, you gonna carry or should I?
I will.
Alright, come on.
Mostly because I don't trust you not to set her free. Fucking hippie.
Fucking heavy. Fucking actually thinking about a huge war. You guys are like, demons kill!
Shut up,
Wee,
basic
yeah.
hippie bitch.
wee.
No. I think you misunderstand. We're going to interrogate her, and then we're going to kill her. No, we're
Alicia's
going to
right
kill
here.
her.
It's
Since Iris
counterproductive.
I
is
stabilized
already in
her.
her gear, like she's going, okay, your gear's there, set her down next to a fire, I guess. I'm gonna.
My 21
die.
AC.
It's not one of my gears, like my 21 AC, I've missed you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. 21 AC.
I've
And
missed
suddenly
being a
the
literal
island is no
walking
longer
arsenal.
scary.
Now I can throw 9 weapons a turn. And still have more. Boot knives for days!
I put my
I missed my ability to change the element of my attack.
so yeah, I've put my I've had my box on and my robes before I left Alyssia, so I got everything on. Oh, I do check my box though, so it's like, okay, dragon talisman that can summon a demon, flag that can, you know, is probably gonna
Do you
start a
check
war
your
somewhere.
box?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, based on Adam's reaction, that's probably slang for pussy.
That's such a childish thing. But yeah, is everything there?
Everything is in pristine condition.
Oh, thank God. So, in other words, I'm gonna trip towards the gem and start shaking it. It's like, come on, work, please work.
Who are you
Experta.
trying to contact?
Well, Henri, she's the only
Henri.
one I can talk to through the
It's
gem,
always
remember?
Henri, exposure.
So yeah,
Ew.
essentially I'm contacting Henri.
Gotcha. And as soon as you do, oh, there you guys are. We've been worried sick and looking for you. Where the hell are you?
We've been on a dirty island. We fought demons.
You were
we almost
supposed to
drowned.
be at the continent by now. What happened?
Well, you know that person who uses primal fire?
Oh
One
yeah,
episode.
we did see her in the city. Me and Alyssia were just sitting down and looking at her.
Yeah, she kind of bombed our ship, and then her daughter tried to fight us, and now her daughter's out cold, and we have a prisoner of war. One
You
that's
have a what
mute.
now? Why haven't you killed her?
Because information.
But demon though.
But
Don't they
information.
drop like sweet loot?
Well, to be fair, yeah, but Asura would get angry with me if I did it, and these guys don't
Anyway,
want to
hold
do
on a
the
sec.
weapon.
Because god damn it! Stop doing that. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. Okay, just step back. She's talking to somebody, as you can imagine. The next moment, there's a huge explosion. As is typical for Andre, she never does anything fucking subtle when she appears.
Oh god!
However,
And
she
who
doesn't
needs
appear
subtlety?
alone. In tow with Andre are Ashura and Morgana, who also come along with her.
It's like, hey!
So this is basically what happens.
It's like my
Ashura, when she pops up here, immediately perks up and smiles when she sees you guys are alright. She extends her hands and starts running for a hug, and she runs right past you, Iris, and hugs Lucretia.
Check.
What?
Hooray, pussy, you're alright! Woohoo!
What about me?
Oh, Iris, you're here too. Cool.
I pat her on the head.
You head past the demon sword? Wow.
Iris is like looking down, it's like,
By the way, as you look absolutely dejected over what just happened, Morgana puts a hand on your shoulder and says, she's just messing with you because she's angry and was very worried about you.
But it wasn't my fault. We had meteors dropped on us.
So that's what that was. I felt like I sensed something, but it took a while to actually, search the area.
Yeah. Really though, like, at least we're okay. In fact, it's like she's going to point down towards the river. It's like she kept the crew safe and our gear safe. You know, just by attacking us.
Cool.
She points towards the girl by the fire.
Morgana immediately recognizes the woman that almost beheaded her, and you see that her mood from Chew immediately goes to I'm about to kill a bitch.
Iris is going to hang off her and say, wait, information! What is with you people? It's like, isn't that like the number one thing in a war is information? This is like the first one we captured
is.
from his like retinue.
Iris, this is literally a repeat of last time. Did you already forget what happened with Finn? I trusted you and let him go. Are you gonna ask me to do the same again?
To be fair, that was just a fight. It's not like she hurt you personally. To Iris,
That
it's clear
bitch
that
almost
it's...
decapitated me.
We're going to
Wow.
kill her. We just want to interrogate her first.
What makes you think she's even gonna talk to you guys?
Well, she's technically mute, to be fair.
I can persuade her.
Wait, real mantra, what does it mean?
That means it's her real name.
Wait,
Remember that the powerful demons all have aliases because their names carry extreme power. The stronger the demon is, if you know their true name, you have great control over them.
oh, okay.
Because Andre has properly read her.
Wait, she's gonna turn to me and say, "You can just discover a demon's true name."
Well, currently she's extremely weak. This is my first time actually succeeding to such an extent. I think it's because she's a special case. She
Wait.
seems to be able to die and come back to life, which seems to have warped her soul to work differently. Usually this is something that you can do only with the souls of dead demons. I have never had a case like this.
Wait, so even if she dies, she's gonna come back?
I'm not sure. From what I can tell, she's extremely weak, and that means that her magic has been severely hampered. If she dies enough times in quick succession, there is a chance that she will not come back to life.
Eleonora's youngest daughter. After thousands of years of trial and error, Eleonora finally produced an heir who inherited her flame without its power warping and corrupting the mind and body. However, Valkyrie rejected her mother, rejected her power, and rejected the way of life Eleonora envisioned for her. It was not until many years later, when Baldemar joined the Longinus Jaeger's order, that Valkyrie returned to her mother's side and joined the Orden. Real mantra, Mara. A demon scarred with irony and tragedy. Mara is a demon associated with death, rebirth, seduction, and desire. Her tears carry a powerful magic able to bring people back from the dead. Due to her flames, beauty, and magical abilities, people often compare... Due to her flames, beauty, and magical abilities, people often compare her to a phoenix bird. When Mara found her husband dead, she cried at his side for weeks. Her tears would not bring him back, however, as a body missing a soul is just a vessel. The golden beast promised to restore Baldamar's soul once the Overlord lies dead. And thus Mara pledged her loyalty to the Orden. Dying wish, Brisinger, Runeblade. At the end of his journey, the legendary blacksmith Baldemar created one last blade, which carried his dying wish to always protect his wife. The blade Brisinger carries one of the 12 runes of power. Infused with a rune of fire, Brisinger is the only weapon strong enough to endure and protect the flames of his wife. Although he didn't live to see his wife use it, no doubt the thought that he could finally protect her gave him great comfort. Phoenix Down, a mythical one-of-a-kind potion made from Mara's life essence. This potion can cure any ailment, even death itself, and restore the user to his full potential, even if he is at death's door to old age. And due to old age. Derp. Wars were waged for centuries to gain Mara's favor, to everyone's surprise. Wars were waged for centuries to gain Mara's favor. To everyone's surprise, Mara fell in love with a young boy with a big heart. That boy would eventually go down in history as Albrox's greatest blacksmith, who loved his wife dearly and refused her greatest gift.
Wait.
So does anyone else hear Albert in screaming neon letters when you read that?
No. But I'm gonna look towards.
no.
I'm gonna look towards Ashura and go. Wait. Is this the
I'm gonna
same?
say that Adam just picked up on something. If you give that potion to Albert, you will have a living god on your side.
Oh my God! We can bring Albert back from.
But for
Yes.
you to get the Phoenix down, you have to kill her.
Yeah, I'm
Easy
assuming
trade.
he's...
Alternatively,
Easy trade.
you could give that to a certain guy with brittle bones.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell
Even
no.
even I'm like. Sorry.
If we're killing her and getting Phoenix down, we're giving it to Albert.
But hang on.
Fuck
No.
that guy.
It says that her. It's like Dory that, but her tears can do the exact same thing.
Well, what's the most efficient way to make her cry? Alyssia,
Torture.
you're up!
milking her for tears.
Albert!
It's like, did you think I was just doing Out of Mercy? I mean, don't get me wrong,
No.
she's clearly in this whole organization for reasons, but not exactly on the whole deal of doing something without getting rewarded. I'm good. I mean, I'm a nice person. My inherent racism is now curbed, thanks to certain person's suggestions towards Morgana. But, nowadays, this is a war. I still need something.
Speaking of which, Ashura,
Yes?
you say that this was the same blacksmith that made you. Does it mean he used your soul to forge the blade?
I'm not really sure how exactly he recreated me after I died. never really bothered asking. I was just too happy to be alive and all that stuff.
I'm just wondering if her sword is also created from a demon, so to speak.
Oh no, that thing's on an entirely different level. That thing has a piece of that blade is on an entirely different level. Baudemar infused that blade with a part of his own soul. It carries one of the 12 runes of power. That thing is incredibly powerful. Like, I hate to admit it, but that thing's probably more strong than me, even though it's not sentient.
Well, she ran away from it when I drew you, if I remember right. Probably scared
Well,
of
of course she would. She is pretty much like pure snow if you think about it. If she gets corrupted, well, that would probably instantly kill her.
Yeah, that's true. Like a fragile glass that keeps remaking itself.
Do you remember her other family members? I mean, I'm gonna assume that they're not as pure as her, for, well, obvious reasons. It feels like she was trying to protect herself from, you know, becoming like them.
Actually, I'm going to turn to, like, I'm whispering that, but I turn towards Horatius, like,
No.
does she look familiar? No?
Instant check there.
Horatius, I'm gonna say that since you've had time to take a better look at her, you do remember that even though the person from before was cloaked, she has pretty much the same build and she had long hair as well. This is the person you remember. However, you remember hearing that person speak. Or at least you think she was speaking.
No, remember? No, you said before she was speaking into your mind, remember?
Yes, she was.
Oh my god, she saved... she basically saved us from party wiping as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know that
On the
for certain.
on the downside,
I literally asked Horatius.
no.
Can
What do
I
you mean, no?
insight him?
Perception?
Insight
Insight.
versus deception.
Fine.
I choose to succeed.
It doesn't
Nope.
matter. No, it doesn't matter if you choose to succeed, you need to roll. There's no succeeding,
Yeah.
you just have
You
to get my
can't
roll.
You can't choose to succeed because there's nothing to succeed.
So, yeah,
It's
I know.
opposing
It's
goals.
like, oh. So she looks down. You're the one who saved us.
She doesn't understand what you're talking about. She doesn't know.
It's like, are you? Do you have any relation to time? Magic?
She's a fire.
She writes, since you guys mentioned the volcano and stuff earlier, she just writes something. There is some kind of powerful portal on this island that intensifies all spells. I have abilities that let me reorganize events. That is why I come back from the flames after death.
Ah, so you made it so it never really happened.
Basically what she's telling you is that if there's a powerful element on the magic that's super heresy magic bullshit like that portal, which was literally swimming in magic, it can enhance all abilities to extremes, meaning that technically it is possible for her to bring you back.
I'm gonna look confused and go, why did you save us?
She looks confused because guess what? She doesn't remember any of that.
Iris, she hasn't done that yet. Of course you wouldn't know.
So with the other ones, oh god.
However, Horatius, you would remember what she said when you asked, told her why didn't you let me die. She told you that she promised that she's gonna at least save you because of somebody.
It's
We
prime.
can take her sword.
Do you even
That's one
understand,
less demon we have to
Albert?
worry about.
Like she says,
I
outright.
think at this point somebody who's sitting on a higher ground should say, who is the demon here?
There's none. Not a single reason. Besides,
By the way, while
she
this
helped
is going
us.
on, Horatius, you see that she's taking something out from her pocket. It seems to be paper that's folded up like a gift card. And from the colorful, colors, you can make out that this is probably the work of a fucking child or something. And she hands it over towards you.
I'll open it.
Inside, you see very, ambitiously, with like a giddy kid, there's a rose that's drawn on it with thorns and a heart and some text. Roses are red,
Oh my
but
god.
also kind of thorny and there's an arrow that points to the thorns.
I like old
When I
aliens
think
when
of
I'm
you,
horny.
I get kind of corny. Shame on you for thinking something else. And there's a few hearts and kisses.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
It's from the demon rapist.
Iris actually chuckling a little bit.
When you look up, you see that she has written, "My sister said to give this to you. I promised that I'll spare you."
Oh, either way. What do you two think? She gestures towards Gordon and her mother.
They just look at each other and say that they're gonna entrust their decision to Iris. If you ask them personally, Ruhana says it's a demon. Of course you should kill it. Like, why wouldn't you? Because in general, you know that unlike you, she hasn't exactly opened up to demons. To her, the only good demon is a dead demon. And she doesn't exactly like the company you keep, Iris. Mostly because she's worried about you.
Well,
As for Gordon, he says that if she has no will to fight you guys anymore, even though he doesn't know the details of why or anything, he says, what's the point in killing somebody that has no will to fight you? That's just cruelty.
I mean, it's not exactly honor, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not comfortable with it.
I will. I'll do it if you're not comfortable.
Yeah,
I know
basically,
you
since
would.
you're the leader right now, Iris, they're gonna trust your decision.
Right. My decision for now is that we're not gonna kill her for now. For instance, information. But we have no time to, well, interrogate her. For instance, behold her, straight up there, probably doing bad shit.
Fine. We'll go and deal with the Beholder. But if she escapes in the time we've been gone, I swear to all the gods I'm challenging you for leadership.
Good luck.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, you still won't get it over in. Unless she's gonna walk away.
As you walk off, Morgana and Ashura briskly follow you, Iris, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
As for Valkyrie, she just stands there, not sure what she's supposed to be doing.
Alright, this way.
As you say her name for the first time, Iris, you turn around only to see that she clutches at her heart, almost like she's having a heart attack, and collapses to her knees covered in sweat.
Wait, what?
Lucretia is face palming.
So yes, you guys are returned to the cove, and you get the chance to patch up your wounds, heal up, and get a few tavern rooms, and get settled down. We do have a little more time if you guys wanna do some RPing before we close off, of course.
It's a fucking dragon!
More like an ancient wyvern.